Here's another example of the kind of things that I look for. So here, along the top of the screen, price is trading in a range. Don't need to worry where this blue line came from. It's just something I marked in previously for the same kind of reasons I'm about to outline here. So see price comes up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. And the thing that's important here is there's lots, on lower time frames, there's lots going on inside here. But on this time frame, I like to see what the thing is that's holding this up. So each time price comes down here, people call it a support level, or they call it, well, you can call it what you like, support, resistance, supply, demand, buying, selling, it's all the same thing. But something is causing, if you like, people to buy every time price comes down here. And the thing that's doing that, whether it's, however you want to explain it, doesn't really matter, is this here. So that's quite a well-defined point that I'm making there. And what I'm doing is I'm looking at where there's been high momentum, I guess you'd call it, where price shoots up and then it has a pause and the momentum finishes. This is the end of the momentum, if you like, where it comes all the way up, stops here, drops, and goes up again. It's actually, is it there? Maybe it comes up here, actually, to there, yeah. So it comes up to there, drops down, and off it goes again. And you see, it's only really in hindsight you look back and you see this point, but hindsight's okay because we're acting in the present time on something we've seen in the past. So going back to look here, what's this, 14th of October? So 14th of October, this happens, and you know, it bounces off there, bounces off there. You see what's happening there. So, and again, if I go up a time frame, you can see this comes all the way along here, and at some point, this range has to break. Just, you know, they always do. It has to. It's just how markets move. So I want to go in and look here at what's caused this range to be broken. And if you look, oops, where are we? If you look, here's obviously where it gets broken. You know, so there's the decision to break this, the sort of strong decision, is actually here, in there someplace. And then when price comes back to that, sure enough, it drops off again. So this is a great place to look for somewhere to catch a short, or conversely to go long in the other direction. So strong moves are what you're looking for, and the obvious strong one here, the kind of the source, if you like, of what caused this entire move down, is up here. So let's just mark that in. It's around roughly here-ish. It's actually a bit further down. I think it's roughly there-ish. Now if I look at this area on a 1 minute chart, so we go in 1 minute here, that's the box I just made there, which was roughly here. You can see again that price has come up and something's held it up here and it's come up again, and then it's had this strong move down. And the thing in this case that's doing it is this little feature here. So this is where prices kind of had a think around, up and down, there's a bit of a fight, buyers have won there, off it goes up quite strong, and it's left behind this point which has held price up there. And you see here, what I can actually see looking is that there's a decision in there to break the lower part of this previous consolidation. And if you were to look there to take a short, which is right in here, you see how well it moves away. But the real decision point to drop through this, the kind of source of that decision, so where you have the consolidation and then it falls like a stone right out, happens just right here, just right in there. So let me make this box yellow, gold, whatever it is, yeah. So we can tell this one apart from the rest that are in here. Don't need this one, so I'll just delete it. And then if you zoom out in time, you can be fairly sure what you're going to find. And sure enough, this is the gold box that I just made here. And price drops like a stone when it gets there. I'll just zoom along and you can see again, this is where it's happened. And again, we have this kind of area here that's held price up. You can see there's a strong move up. So here's the strong move up. Price consolidates in there, kind of creates a range. the range is held up by this, and at some point here, there's a decision to break the range. So it happens in there, and you can look for short in here, and you can look for reasons to go short in the kind of main point there, which was kind of the source of the break. There's nothing really strong in here. You really want to look for the ones with nice strong moves down, because that shows a greater imbalance. This is just kind of end of session, coming up to the weekend, kind of meh sort of stuff. No one's really making big actions. This was the last big move of the week here. And that's yeah, there you go. So it's you can see it setting itself up that when it opens on Sunday night, Monday, that it's coming close to some points where people are going to be looking to take some action. There you go.